Hey everyone, welcome to Master of None Garage. I'm Andrew. Today's going to be a little bit something different since it is the New Year's, and I hate New Year's resolutions. You should just go on and live your life, in my opinion. Make changes as needed. Since it's 2022, a new year, I want to just maybe show you guys a few of the projects that I plan on working on this year. One being my 67 Caprice. The other one, I want to build more metal sculptures from scrap metal and stuff. So today I'm going to go to the junkyard. I'm going to show you around the junkyard. I'll show you what little things I can use. I just might see some things that I like, and I just might grab them. But I'm gonna go to the junkyard now, so here we go. So we're here, got my little grocery basket. I'm just looking for a little small stuff. He's got all sorts of cool stuff out here, from full-size cars, and everything's for sale, he says. I don't know if this is for sale, but most of the things are for sale. Probably 99% of it. Got all sorts of small equipment, bicycles. There's an old air compressor, looks like, or a heater. That's a heater. Wow. There's a stove. Even got the kitchen stove in there. Always nice to have. He kind of organizes stuff for the most part. Ugh. I might need a couple of these flywheels. So I'm gonna put those things in there. He likes beetles. There's a beetle. There's another beetle. I think there's one over there if he hasn't sold it. Got a little junkyard cat right here. Cute. Say hey to the camera, huh? Say hey. Huh? Say hey. Yeah. She looked like a little potato with no tail. Like a little bear. Yeah, you're just a lovey thing, aren't you? You love everybody. Yeah. She's very quiet. Here's a Monty. Looks like it's been wrecked a million years ago. Old step side. Tow truck. All the bumpers you could ever think you need. There's a C10. Cadillac. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Is it a Cadillac? I don't know. Way far gone, but still decent for parts. Got all the little chrome and shiny bits. There's a Morador Nova. That's pretty cool. Branham's Garage out here in Ridgeway, South Carolina. If you're in the area, it's a cool little place to check out. He's got all sorts of stuff for sale. He said pretty much everything's for sale, and he's a nice guy. Lots and lots of cars that are way far gone, but still decent for some parts. I think this is a 57. 57 Bel Air, I believe. Pretty cool. Look, even got a plate from 73. It's pretty neat. You know, got an old moldy camper. That's pretty cool. Yep. So if you're out here in the, I'm gonna give you a little tip. If you're out here in the junkyard and you don't know whether something's like tin or aluminum or steel, what I do is I have like a little magnet right here, and you know what you can do here, I'll put you on a tripod. What you can do is, I don't know if this is like tin stuff or steel or whatever. What you can do is you can take your magnet, if it sticks, it's steel and you're able to weld to it. If it doesn't, you know, obviously you can't weld to it. You could probably drill holes in it, but this tin stuff does not like to be messed with usually. It likes to shatter apart because it's a bunch of random metals mixed in. That's why it's not magnetized. I like see like this piece. Yeah, that's steel, so I can weld to that. So that's your little tech tip. if you're looking for steel stuff in the junkyard. Look at that, that's pretty neat. Look, there's another beetle. Bugging. Look at this thing. It's the whole package. The beam and all. You even get a light with it. How cool is that? I don't remember seeing this out here last time. Got a, looks like a 64 or 63 Impala over there. Flathead V8. Hey look, 67 Impala taillights. Actually, this is the trailer where I got all those valve covers. See, there's a matching one of some I already have. So, that's pretty neat. There's a Valiant. Thought it was a Barracuda for a second. Well, it is. Should have went with my gut. That's pretty cool. I'm not a really big, like, oh, what does this trim mean? What does that trim mean? I just kind of know the general idea of what a car looks like. I don't know. Who knows? I don't. There's this Beetle that's really, really sweet. They were Boston University. Interior is pretty decent. It's all there to be restored pretty much. That's for sale as well. What did you see, buddy? Huh? What did you see? Ooh, this thing's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, she likes it too, right? You like it. Like it a lot. Oh yeah, she's loving it. Yep. What? You just want love, don't you? You want all the pets. Cool Camaro. Pretty gutted. Looks like Optimus Prime got a hold of the back here. Old Nissan pickup. My thumb's falling asleep. Wake up, thumb. That's better. Yeah, there we go. So I made a new friend. I've been walking around for a little while. And she's pretty great. Right? Yeah. She's so lovey. She does not care about the rain or getting her paws wet. She looks like a little bear cat. Say hey to the folks. Hi. Yeah, she's just been following me around. See, here she comes again. Oh, she sees the water. She's a little scared of the water. But here she comes. Oh, Lord, she coming. You gonna show me to the circle items? I want to try to find some circle items. What? Where are they? You tell me. You tell me where they are. Huh? Are we, is it this way? Hmm? You gonna show me where everything is? She's just following me around. Man, this car's so cool. It just looks like an old gangster car. Look at that hood ornament. They don't make them like that no more. It's kind of sad, but makes you appreciate the ones that you do see. That's cool. She likes it too. She like it a lot. All right, so I'm going to continue to look around and stuff, and I'll see you guys back at the garage. Here we go. Hey, future Andrew here. This is the part where I show you what I kind of want to do for my Caprice for 2022. So let's get into it over here. I uncovered it, and I got the keys, and I'll show you the process on how I start this thing. Step number one in the process, gotta open the trunk with the right key. Open the trunk, hook up the negative. Now we got power. Then we can start it. Open the door. Let the right up every single time. There's a reason for that. I'll show you the interior real quick. So here's the interior. It definitely needs a headliner. That started to come down late last year. I have plans for that. I made this kind of from scratch. The only thing original is the bezel that goes around that bolts into the car. I actually have a Terminator X system in the car. I had the seats redone. I had the seats redone a couple years ago. Kind of like a bomber style leather, but it's vinyl. That way you know it's going to last longer. I'll show you guys the engine. So here's the engine. Yes, it is a 5.3 truck motor from like an 02, 01 Silverado or Yukon. This motor has like over 200,000 miles on it, but it runs great. I'll tell you about a couple of my plans that I want to do to this year. First off, I have a Sloppy Stage 2 cam that I want to put in this, and I also want to put a turbo on it. I want to go the cheapest route. So if those of you who have never heard of Sloppy Mechanics, go look them up, and I'm gonna probably go by the close to the build sheet of a Don't BS Me build. If you don't know what that is, go look that up. You know, you can get some decent power out of that for relatively cheap. I'll tell you a little bit about the car. So as I said before, it's a 5.3 truck motor out of an 01 or 02 Yukon or Silverado. It's got tubular suspension. It did have air ride, which I installed about 4 or 5 years ago. I since have gone coilovers up front, adjustable shocks with the coilovers. I don't know if you can see in there. I've converted the front brakes to discs. It was drums all the way around. I've had the interior done. I've done a little bit of the interior myself just for aesthetic reasons. I kind of like the military look. Let's see, it did have a vinyl top. I ripped that off. I kind of like this rat rod vibe a little bit more. Let's see, I plan on doing a fuel cell, and half will be through the trunk and half will be in the trunk. Here's the fuel cell. I relocated battery to the rear when I rewired the car and did the engine swap. I still have the air tank in the trunk. It's kind of like a 2-guy job to remove it. 1 guy underneath, 1 guy up top. So one of these days I'll get somebody over here and get that removed. It's got QA1 shocks in the rear. They're adjustable. And I have 3-inch lowering springs in the rear. This was an AC car. I bought this car and it was all original, so I've messed up everything on it. I made this hood, cut up the old one and raised it quite a bit just for clearance issues. The motor sits a little bit higher than the original one. A couple of things that I want to get done this year, or at least start. One, it has rust on the lower quarters back there and the lower fenders. The rockers are fine. I want to weld up all these little holes where the trim used to go. The lower window, front windshield, and the lower rear windshield has rust holes down here and they leak. So I want to take the glass out, fix all this, put the glass back in so I don't have any more leaks. And same thing up here with the front. I'm thinking about leaving the patina on the roof. Definitely I want to paint the rest of the body, do all the body work. One of the things I want to do is I want to make some custom bumpers. The front bumper to kind of mimic the grill down here where the license plate is, and I want to do the same thing in the rear. I think I have some pictures. I'll put the pictures on the screen. Definitely fit up the bumpers better so there's no gap. Same thing in the front, right there, so there's no gap. Make it a lot more form-fitting. I want to get the headliner redone. I have a guy that can do it. He's the same guy who did my seats, but I have an idea on what I want to do on that. I want to start on the motor first, because I have the cam already, and that's pretty simple to do. I might even pull the heads, I'm not sure. We'll just have to play it by ear. So that's my plans for the Caprice. Not so much plans this year for my wife's Beetle, which is in front of the Caprice over here. This Beetle's a 73 Super Beetle. It's on a Isuzu truck chassis, and it's set up for a small block Chevy up front. and that whole front clip of the Beetle removes. It's all fiberglass. And this is the motor that I won't plan on putting in there. I might even do a build series on this motor for that car, and that's a transmission. I'll probably have that rebuilt. That's a 400 turbo 400 transmission. They're pretty bulletproof. It probably would be fine if I just threw it in there like that, but I want to do a rebuild on it. I definitely want to do more sculptures. You're probably going to see a lot more sculptures this year than anything, and I'm going to do my very best to continue to post at least once a month. I'm going to shoot for 2 times a month, but I'm going to try to post at least once a month. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's really not a build video, but it's a little insight of what I have planned for the near future. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Master of None Garage. I appreciate you guys, whoever does watch. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Maybe some suggestions on what you want to see me do in 2022. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.